All right, so yeah, let's talk about Spiderman Lotus. Spiderman Lotus is a movie about how Peter Parker deals with the loss of Gwen Stacy and how he comes back from it. And somehow that involves him explaining to a terminally ill child how he lost a bad bitch to one of his villains. So, yeah, that's how I lost a bad bitch. I'm dying, you motherfucker! There's way too many establishing shots, like, they're all way too long. I'm not kidding, look at these shots. Holy shit, how many establishing shots are there? How long is this gonna be, dog? What the fuck? Dog. And another one after it. Like, it's all slow motion. It's all going like slow as fuck. It's like a little stuttery. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. The CGI, I see a lot of people shitting on it. You know, I shit on CGI. Flash. But for a fan film, it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. It's a fan film, so I'm okay with it. And I can give it some leeway on some fucking CGI when it's coming from a fan film. Like, it's okay. Yeah, see, this looks like, I don't know. I want to say, like, not mobile game, but at the same time, like, it's still, like, I don't know, PS3, in between, like, PS3, PS4 graphics, and it's not bad. Yeah. See, that looks good. It doesn't look bad. There's way too many out-of-focus shots. They were using autofocus. I don't know if they just weren't focusing at all on manual focus, but, there's a lot of out of focus shots, and you didn't do like a couple like retakes to make sure you didn't like check your shit. Like, why is there so many fucking out of focus shots? Whoever was pulling focus in this movie was literally a vegetable in the seat because the shit, there's just nothing there. Like, there's no one focusing on a lot of shit, and it's just terrible, dude. This shit out of focus, still out of focus. Come on, that had to be fucking for real. They had to have that on like on autofocus. Cause what is this? Like, it's focused, out of focus, trying to get in focus, out of focus. Why is everything just out of focus, dude? Holy shit! And this is out of focus. Why is so many shots out of focus? Holy fuck, dude. The Shocker costume, it looks good and goofy at the same time. He shouldn't have worn shorts. I don't know why he's wearing shorts. It looks like he's just like wearing some weird type of overalls. It's very, very fucking weird. What? Why is he in shorts? What the fuck? Why is he in shorts? Be fucking for real right now. You could just do the full body coveralls. I've been... What is this, dude? But the Shocker actor, you know, he's actually pretty good. He's not too bad, you know? So I give him props on that. That's good. I like that. The Fu Manchu is a racist term for Asian stereotypes. So, all right, fuck, I guess we have to redo the thumbnail. God damn it. Okay, there you go. I love Goodfellas, but even then, I don't like how many voiceovers this movie has, like, for expository purposes. It's a movie, you know, go ahead and show, don't tell everything. I get it. You want to kind of, like, tell what's going on, but some shit can obviously speaks for itself. You don't need fucking Peter Parker over here telling you exactly what the fuck's going on, and, like, there's so many breakdowns of him explaining shit, like, Peter, shut the fuck up, dog. Like, okay, will you stop? The intro art is pretty good looking. Bam, I said something nice about this movie. You're welcome. I can't complain. I like the intro art. Reminds me of like the second Spider-Man movie with the intro in like the comics, you know? It's pretty good. I can't complain. I love art, so when art is good, art is good. Even if art is subjective, I fuck with it. The chemistry with Harry and Peter is pretty good. Not the best, but it's passable. The only reason why it's kind of like weird is because they're not good actors per se. So, of course, it's going to be a little off, but, you know, when you get past, like, the bad acting, like, the awkward acting, it's pretty decent. I can't lie. I can feel, like, the relationship, even though it kind of goes downhill as it progresses, it's still pretty nice, you know? The black and white shots are just terrible coloring-wise. It's very hard to fuck up black and white, but they did it. Maybe if the blacks weren't so faded, which I just hate when blacks are faded on black and white stuff. You're just putting on a preset. You're not even actually fucking with it. Like, you just put on a preset. You didn't actually color it, and that pisses me off. Be for real. Like, come on. If they didn't fade it so much, maybe it would look decent. The New York scenes with Harry roaming around New York actually look pretty good. I like it. Like I said, nothing here is great, but it's serviceable. It's okay. It kind of goes on for just a little too long for my liking, but it's pretty good. See, like, this looks good and all, but is it needed? Is this truly needed? It's just everything just pads it out just a little bit more. Like, I like this, but is it needed to tell this story about Spider-Man? I don't think so. The costume design of Spider-Man and Green Goblin, the costume looks faithful to the comics and it looks good. Really no complaints besides with the Shocker wearing shorts for some fucking reason. Why is he in shorts? But other than that, I like it. I really fuck with it. Now I understand, like, it does look a little goofy with Goblin, but at the same time, like, if you're trying to be faithful to, like, the art, it's gonna look goofy. Superhero costumes look fucking goofy. Some of these scenes go on for just way too long. If you feel like you need to cut something, cut it. Don't second guess yourself on that shit, especially with this. Like, it's just so much fucking expository explaining shit. Shut the fuck up, all right? You know, just cut it down a little, my guy. Come on. Spider-Man then meets with a mentally ill child. Terminally ill. Spider-Man then meets with a terminally ill child, and he has merch of Spider-Man throughout, like, the 60s to recent, which is odd, because how does this make sense at all for, like, I get it, you know, merchandise, like, oh, we're making merchandise on Spider-Man, and if he's real, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, timeline-wise, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, the kid is a better actor than almost all the actors on here. I'm not playing. He is, like, the best fucking actor in this whole short film. I'm not gonna lie. When he's with the child, the kid randomly asks, what happened to the girl on the bridge, referring to Gwen, and the kid knows that she died, so why the fuck would you bring that up? Like, hey, Spider-Man, you know that girl you didn't fucking save? Yeah, what happened with that, bud? Like, bring her back, dog. What happened with that, you fucking failure? Spider-Man then trauma dumps on this kid that's terminally ill and has, like, no time to spare in his life, and he just tells him what happens. They show, of course, a fucking flashback yet again in black and white. It's so fucking annoying, but the plus side is Steve Ditko's suit with the webbed wings and, like, the closed eyes. I love that design. They do it justice. I fuck with it. Good job on that one, bud. But then we get hit with a montage with Spider-Man looking at his past battles, and it just goes on far too long. Like, literally 4 minutes straight of just a montage. We're past the 80s, dog. Like, we don't need, like, a montage, especially when it's, like, sad and shit. Like, just move on with it. Like, there's so much that could have been cut off of this fucking movie. This movie was just a nothing burger, really. It's way too long. It didn't need to be that long. It doesn't feel like it needed to be made. It felt like it wasn't made with the right intentions of someone making a Spider-Man story. It just felt more of like, hey, look how close we can get to comics with all these references that you will like. Fan service, yeah. It was just bad pacing, bad direction, bad editing, bad writing, and when you combine all that, it's a bad movie. Fan service. This whole thing just felt like fan service. Like, oh, Marvel's not being faithful to the comics. Let us try to be faithful to the comics, but have, like, no substance. The only thing you'll be impressed with is, oh, we got so close to the comics with this and this. I rather see a shitty looking Spider-Man movie, but with a great story. I love a great story, and I felt like this movie could have been a better story if they cut out a lot of shit. A lot of shit did not need to be on this movie. It felt like a fucking 2016 rice gum trying to get past the 10-minute mark for extra ad revenue. Like, some of these shots went on way too long. For what? Why? You're not getting any ad revenue off of this, so why the fuck is it this long? Just to say, like, oh yeah, it's feature length film. Like, no, this could have been like 30 minutes. Not gonna lie, this straight could have been just 30 fucking minutes, and I would have been fine with it. It would have been a lot better movie, but it's not. This shit is terrible, and I don't get why it was just so drawn out. And I watched this movie 3 times just for the review, so fuck y'all. I'm kidding. You're the best. I do it for you. Besides KJK7611, fuck you. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Did you like Spiderman Lotus? Let me know, yes or no. Tell me what you did like. Tell me what you didn't like. If you didn't like it, well, let's just discuss it. I love to discuss shit, so let's go back and forth, right? But anyway, guys, my name is Comics, and this is AVT, and I'm out. Peace.